live scene is now on. Well, hello everybody. Well, I'm not even in the frame at all. Let me scooch in here. Hello everybody, and welcome to Miniature Market. We are playing Root today. I am a lucky Kickstart backer who got my Root copy, and so we get to play with the Homeland Expansion. I am Brie.
I'm Graham.
I'm John.
And yeah, this is gonna be a good game. Root is up there on one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely love it, and
Yep.
I am excited to play with this the thing. So we did the advanced setup already, and we wanted to take pictures and get the setup already out of the way. So we determined I was going first, which means it'd be John then Graham. So in reverse order, we set up our pieces. We're playing the 3 new factions. Graham is the Twilight Council.
Bats.
John, you're the Knaves of the Deepwood.
I'm 12 vagabonds in a trench coat.
You are. And I am the Lilypad Diaspora.
Diaspora? I don't know that word.
I don't either.
Diaspora. It
Diaspora.
means scattered.
Ah, okay. The Lilypad Diaspora hopes to make the woodland their home by establishing enclaves on the peaceful side. So these are the 3 new factions. So I think it's the first expansion that came with 3 separate factions. I actually really enjoy the expansion because of the Knaves. They essentially, between now, the beginning and now, there are actually 2 different vagabonds that you can play with. It's the only faction you can actually have 2 different players play as. The Knaves is like a 3rd vagabond faction, but it's different. And they actually have warriors this time.
Yep. I lied. I'm 13 vagabonds in a trench coat.
Yeah,
I just recounted my warriors.
Yep. So it actually uses the same pieces of the vagabond, and they use the forest like the vagabonds do, and yeah, it's very interesting. We're also playing with one of the new maps. This map actually supports up to it says 5+. I don't know. I forget what it said. Is there like a thing on this?
Well, the setup rules.
2 to 6, so up to 6.
Yeah,
so
setup rules implied 6.
Yeah, so this map supports up to 6. It previously only to 5. Previously only to 4. And the reason why it does is because there's 3 extra clearings in here that when playing with less than 5 players, you put these flooded tiles on. So that is what we did already. Excellent work there, everybody. Yeah. Next is going to explain the game a little bit. So the best part about Root is that it actually does not take that much rules exploration to get through what Root is, because all the rules are listed on each individual faction, because it is probably the most asymmetric game I've ever played. Like, every single faction is just doing wildly different things.
It's really far up there, yeah.
Yeah, like, so it's like if the first time you play Root, it's almost like just pick a faction, and I'm going to tell you the 3 things you could do, and then just go down the line every turn and do your stuff.
Yeah, and trust that everyone else knows what they're doing, because you won't be able to police them.
Yeah, yes. Maybe once you start playing the game quite a bit, you could start policing a little bit to help out and all that stuff. But yes, it is pretty intense. So it's going to be first to 30 points wins. As soon as someone hits 30 points, they win. There's 2 ways to get points outside your faction stuff. Crafting items, so we're going to have some items in our hands to craft, as well as killing cardboard. So all of our wooden pieces are warriors, and we also do have some cardboard pieces, which are either tokens or buildings. Let's go ahead and switch to the overview.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, me and Graham played like the first 2 or 3 rounds before realizing I'd say go upright so I can see my board. Yeah. Anyway, so there are 2 types of tokens. There are 2 types of cardboard pieces. There are tokens, which are circular, and buildings, which are square. And the only real difference in them is that clearing can have any number of circular tokens, but the square tokens have to go onto these square spaces in the clearing. There are 12 clearings in any game, unless you're playing 5 or 6 player. But there are 12 clearings. There are 4 yellow clearings, the rabbits. 4 orange clearings, the mice, and 4 fox clearings, red. Those are basically also going to give you a suit, because every card in the deck also has a suit. Blue are birds, and birds are wild. I'm showing my bird card right off the bat. I have a wild in my hand, guys. You still have 5 cards in your hand, or you discard?
Nope,
already?
I discard.
You already discarded. Cool. You start the game. You have 5 cards. You discard down to 3. You do your faction setup, and we did the advanced setup because I think it just makes the game a little better. And it's not. It says advanced setup, but it's really not that much more difficult. Like, I think yours will start at the corner you're next to, and instead of starting in the corner, you get to pick a spot to start in. Like, it's yours is really not that different. I think it's necessary because the advanced setup does help a couple of the factions that have weaker setups, like, get a little bit early start, especially Corvids. I think it's universally like noted that both Corvids and Cats are a little bit weak. So that's what the clearings are. The main things you're doing your turn, the one things that everybody has is move, battle, and craft. I think are the big ones. So whenever anybody moves, you're going to take any number of pieces from a territory and move to an adjacent territory. Whenever you move, you have to have the there's a rule of what is it called? What is owning a territory called in this game? It says right here. Rule. It's just called rule.
Yeah.
So you rule a territory if you are if you have more pieces than anybody else there. I believe it doesn't count. It's been a while since I played this game. I want to make sure that rule doesn't individuals. So if I have 3 and you have 2 and 2, I still have rule. I believe is how that works, but I forgot. Rule. Golden rules. Precedents use. Public or private negotiation. Game structure. Pieces. Starting faction. Piece ownership. Use of force. Oh. Why is it
I can look for it. If you
yeah,
want.
absolutely. So, in order to do a move action, you either have to rule the starting or the end territory. So I'll give a couple demonstrations real quick that are pretty easy. If I would like to leave the bat area, I can't because I do not rule this area or this area, and I do not rule this area. However, if I was over here and wanted to move into the bat territory, I could because I currently rule this. Bloop. Pretty easy, straightforward.
A player rules a clearing if they have more total warriors and buildings in it than each other player.
Okay, each other player. Perfect. And that's another difference between buildings and tokens.
Rule if it's 3-2-2.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, because the Eerie breaks ties, which is a nice thing they have. So there you go. That's how you get a move. The next thing is battle. Battling's very easy. First off, there are some cards like ambush cards that will help you defend yourself if someone battles you. But if I'm attacking, what we're going to do, I'll be attacking John, for instance. We both roll 2 dice. As the attacker, I get to use the higher dice number. As the defender, John gets to use the lower dice number. And we both lose that many pieces. However, there's a maximum you can lose, there's a maximum hits you can make, and that is the number of warriors you have. There's also extra things that'll add some damages and stuff like that, but again, the maximum hits you could do is the number of warriors you have. So if I rolled a 2, but I only have 1 frog over there, I can still only kill 1 dude. That's battling. You have to kill all the warriors first, but then you start killing buildings. Yeah. The next thing is craft. Anytime you craft, you get to go ahead and play a card from craft a card from hand. All the cards have a bottom left requirement. Those are equal to your suits. So as you play the game, most factions will get what they call crafting pieces out into the playing field, and that crafting piece has a suit equal to wherever it's at. So right now, this counts as a yellow suited crafting piece. So if I have a card in my hand that takes a yellow thing, I can just go ahead and craft it if I do a craft ability. And the board tells you very specifically what your crafting pieces are. Are yours your acclaim?
My acclaim and my captains.
Oh, your captains count as crafting pieces. That's pretty nice. But they have to be in the clearing.
It's 2 separate actions, though.
Oh,
so one of my actions only crafts for my captains, and the other one only crafts for my acclaim.
Nice.
Which is a little annoying, but...
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like, after you know those basic rules, it's basically just going down your list right here. In fact, like, if you look at the Law of Root, which is like a combination of every single rule in one spot, the actual rules for this game only take up like first 2 pages.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, now the next 18 pages is each individual faction rules because there's a lot going on.
And most of it is spelling out everything that's on the board.
Yes. It is.
We should probably go over the ones on the top.
Oh, the ones on the top are
'cause those
huge.
seem
Yep.
to
Yes.
affect everybody.
Yes,
maybe?
they do. Mine, especially. I'll start and we'll go in turn order that way.
Okay.
But yes, I'm the Lilypad Diaspora. Is that what you said? Diaspora.
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 Ask your doctors about diaspora today.
So the first thing my guys can do is they're swimmers. So I can actually use these rivers as paths. I can't use this one because there's not. If this was here, I could just travel down there, but I can't do that. So I can use these rivers as paths if I want to. So I can go from this clearing to this clearing to this clearing. And
Forget about this one.
and that one down there too. That's gonna be something I do. While I do that too, I can ignore rule. So it doesn't matter who rules what in those. I just can start swimming. The next thing is fears comes to pass. If you initiate a battle at a peaceful enclave, after an enemy battles a peaceful enclave, or you remove one of these peaceful enclaves from outside of battle, I get to flip all my peaceful enclaves on the board to the militant side and place a warrior at each one. So killing this makes me get mad.
Okay.
Get angry pretty much instantly. And then the last thing I do is once per turn, this is something you guys can do. Negotiations. On your turn, you can, if you're at one of my military ones, you can flip it to a peaceful side once per turn. If you do that and you don't rule the territory, you have to give a card to the person who does rule the territory. So you can actually, like, if John owns a territory and you want to flip it, you can flip it and give John a card and don't even leave me out of it completely.
Interesting.
So that is it. The biggest thing to know is that on my board here is that the peaceful territories that I put all throughout the board are going to both give me points and cards. The military guys around the board are going to give me more frogs to do battles with. So I'm going to be having to switch back and forth between militant and peaceful. Military to get more people to spread out and protect, and then peaceful to do some stuff. So cool.
Okay. So, the Knaves, I have 4 rules. My first one is I am Deepwood Runners. Vagabond style, all of my pieces can move in and out of forests, and I ignore rule when I do it.
So you can run. You can if.
So
you
functionally, I rule all forests, and since you can move in and out of any place you rule freely.
Yep. That makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
If he didn't have that last bit, he couldn't move away from here except over here since he doesn't rule him from there. However, because he does,
So
he can move here, here, or here.
is one forest just the space within like the
within the
middle?
white? So
Within
you
the
look
white?
at white.
So including like this
Yep.
is all one.
Yep.
So you can cross over.
Yep.
Yep. And they did specify this is a flooded pathway, so this does not connect to here.
Okay.
However, it still breaks up the forest.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't travel from here to okay.
Yeah.
Because of that line.
Yep.
That's the only one I have
Yeah.
to worry about. Okay.
Yep.
Because if it did connect, that would let everyone travel from here to here, which would weaken Brie's special thing.
Beep. Gotcha. Beep. Okay, doke.
So my second rule is follow me. So when you're in a battle with a pile of my pieces, the captains, which are the 3 that are different, take hits last.
Penguin.
That is not
He's
a
a
penguin. That is a
goose.
goose.
Penguin.
It looks like a penguin.
So if I have multiple things in one space, the skunks absorb hits first.
I'm moving this down a little bit because John has captains, and I figure he can have some more extra room for his captains, and we don't have any extra cards, so you can put that with over there.
Yep. The downside of the captains taking hits last is if the captains die, they go back to my board. I can't place them until my following turn, and I get less actions on that turn when I do.
Oh, let's kill his captains.
Because normally I get 4 actions a turn. If I have to place a captain to take a turn with that captain, I only get 3. My third rule is maybe the most unique thing about the Knaves. I will have at thee. Whenever I attack and do at least 1 hit on one of your warriors, I take them prisoner. And they get thrown off into an adjacent forest, and you can't have them.
One back already.
Yes.
I believe we have a lot of warriors.
Yeah. You guys both have 20 warriors.
there are other factions that would be like,
Yeah, Woodland Alliance would hate that.
Oh, they would for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then also, when I do that and my captain survives the fight, I get one of my acclaim tokens at that clearing if I didn't already have one there.
No.
And the acclaim tokens are one of the ways that I score points. So, and also the warriors. The prisoners are one way I score points, and the acclaim is the other way. So, battling good for me. Prepare to get punched. And then the last rule is I will bravely bold Sir Robin, bravely run away. Whenever you kill one of my acclaim from a clearing, you get to pick one of the adjacent forests, and I get a free skunk there.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So I am the Twilight Council. I am the bats. I think that we should resolve our issues peacefully, and I'm not interested in battle. I'm interested in discussion. So my first ability is governors. Governing assemblies govern their clearings, meaning enemies cannot craft with, flip, place, take, or remove pieces there, except in battle. So I'm going to be making these assemblies. They come out closed, but I'll be able to flip them open, which means they're governing. So when you're in a spot that is governing, you can't craft with that spot, flip, place, take, or remove pieces there, except in battle. And then entreating, on their turn, so my enemies, an enemy may force me to flip an assembly to close. So you can say, hey, close that. But when you do, I either gain one loyalist, which is a piece down here, or I can place any of my loyalists from here to that spot that you closed.
Oh, nice.
And then peacekeepers in battle between enemies and an assembly, add my warriors to the defenders and take hits after theirs. Don't defend the vagabond.
Oh, perfect. That's a really important actual step there, because
Yep.
people complain about the vagabond the most, and the reason why is he's a weird character, and the fact that if you don't hurt him, he's just gonna run away with the game.
Mm-hmm.
But to hurt him, you spend your resources, and it doesn't usually get, like, if I'm hurting you, I can get some points by destroying your assemblies. But I'm hurting the vagabond, nothing really so it becomes like a game of chicken. Like, someone's got to stop the vagabond, but they're like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, no one
Wants to do
gets things themselves for doing it. Yeah.
So rewarding the vagabond even more by let peacekeepers is would be really, really obnoxious, which is why they had that little last line there. Okay. Is that? I do have one more thing. Oh yeah, how do you get score points the most? The oversee ability over here, it seems like.
Oh yeah, oversee any governing assemblies at enemy buildings or tokens.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so you want to be stacked with us and keeping the peace and keeping your governing.
So I believe this is like one. Is this one assembly or one token in my? I think that's one token at a
governing assemblies. So this is governing assemblies. So it's one
So
assembly.
yeah, the number of open assemblies in spaces that have me and Bree's pieces.
Yes. Give me.
Can you have more than one assembly at a?
So my assemble says if it has no assemblies, place a close assembly and any loyal lists.
Yep.
So I think it's only one assembly per place.
Yep. There might be ways to circumvent that, but since it says that there's no assembly there, you have to do it. Mine just clearly says on enclaves. Clearing can only have one enclave.
Yeah, same with the claim.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the main way Bree scores points, since we didn't say it earlier, is she can discard her cards and score points based on how many enclaves she has at clearings with that.
I kind of said it. I just made it clear that like this helps me score. This helps me fight.
That's right. Yeah,
is what I said. So I just kind of briefed it up. But like once we get through a couple turns, we're gonna go down the list and we're gonna say things out loud and it'll make sense. I did forget about something important though, and that is I have the pond over here.
Yes.
So my faction ability too also got to shuffle frog cards in the deck. It adds a whole nother suit of cards. They count as a whole different suit. Any space that has a peaceful frog thing is now a double suited space. This is a frog suit and a rabbit suit. So to craft anything with the frog ability, you actually have to be one of these spaces.
Okay.
If they were militarized, that turns it just into frog. It actually replaces the rabbit part of it.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Okie dokie.
And that's it. Let's get going.
Hop to it.
Yeah. I like you. All right, so I don't know if I want to do this right away. I kind of want to just do that. Yeah, that's kind of a boring card, anyways. All right, so I'm gonna start off the game. Birdsong. I got to craft with enclaves. I have an enclave, and it's a bunny, so I can go ahead and craft this card right away. A visit to friends. I'm gonna get a point already, and a boot. It's boot time.
So you do all your Birdsong Daylight and Evening.
In order. Just go down the list.
I didn't know since it was parts of the day if it was like we all do Birdsong, then we
Nope.
all do.
Nope, we
Okay.
just do. You go down the
Yeah.
thing. You must rally or reconcile. So first, I craft with enclaves. I can rally and place a warrior at each military enclave, or I can reconcile and flip any number of militant enclaves to the peaceful side. Each time you flip one, the ruler draws a card, which would hopefully be me in most of these. Then I'm going to take up to 3 actions. I get to either settle or provoke. I'm down to daylight now. To settle, I get to choose a clearing and move into it any number of times. So if I chose this one, I can move into it any number of times, but I can only move from here since that's one path over there. I could choose this one, but I can't move into it because the amount of times I can move into it is 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this one. Let's start with this guy because I want some more rabbits. I'm just going to move one guy into it since you guys are kind of... you got that. You can probably go kill it. Either way, I'm just going to choose one right now. And settle there. And I can either battle there now or place a peaceful enclave there if I rule it. And I do rule it. So I'm going to go ahead and place a peaceful enclave there. My next action is going to be another settle action, where 3 of these guys are going to come up here. Now that I rule it, I can place a peaceful enclave there. Then I'm going to do another settle action, where one of these guys is going to go down here. And since I do that, I can do this. Hooray. Look at me go. I chose not to do any provoke. So what a provoke does is flip a peaceful enclave to militant, or place a militant enclave on the river or a diaspora warrior. So if any of my enclaves are dead, I can just start placing military out there. Finally, discard a random card. Then place a warrior at each militant enclave. So that's how I'm going to get some more militant out there. And then I get to have to discard a random card, which is going to be kind of painful. All right, so that's the end of daylight. I took 3 actions. Settle, settle, settle. Retaliate. I'm in evening. The first thing I have to do is I have to battle at every militant place.
But you're not militant.
Yeah. You may then spend 1 card to score +1 point for every matching suit in the peaceful enclave. So I'm going to discard this and choose rabbit. So I'm going to get 1 point for every rabbit one I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I decided to do that and just jump ahead and see if that get an early lead on points. And then I'm going to...
So, wait, you got 5 points from that one move?
I got 4 points from that one move.
Okay, but you got 1 point.
I got 1 point from the
Gotcha.
boot I built.
Makes sense.
And then I'm going to draw cards. And I'm going to draw them based on the number of peaceful enclaves. So I'm going to actually draw 3 cards. And I want to... Frog. No frogs yet. Another fun thing is there are actually 3 decks now. And Root, we're playing with the newest deck, which is got the images of the last 2 expansions on there. So, yep, the bats, the frogs, the badgers, and the mice. Does not have the knaves because they're like the bone. I consider them the bonus faction for this game. So that is me now, and after I draw, I get a discard down to 5 cards, which I'm good. So we're not gonna do that.
Okay. Me next.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the captain that I want to do a thing with is just a smidgen far away. So we'll do a different thing instead. Yeah. I will act with the Vagrant this turn. Vagrant is on the board, so I get to take 4 actions with them. So 1, we will.
Are you into daylight now? What was your bird song?
So my entire bird song is just choosing my acting captain.
He's waking up and getting ready for the day.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I'm in daylight. So my first action, I will move into that clearing.
Huh?
My second action is I will flip this down to gift. I place a claim at this clearing and draw 1 card. And then I think I will follow up with a revel. So that is 3 actions now. Revel, since I already have a skunk in that clearing, I place 2 skunks. I already have an acclaim there, so I place 2 skunks in that clearing.
Nice.
And then my last action will be get this party started with the battle.
No.
Yeah.
All right, I still got to roll 2 dice, even though I only got 1 guy. I mean, I don't want to roll 2 dice. I only want to roll 1 dice, technically. Wow, that's a pretty good roll, though. So you're going to take the highest dice of yours. I take the lowest dice of mine. So we both lose 2 guys. But wait, I only got 1 guy.
Yep.
So I will only kill 1 of your guys.
Yep.
You will kill 1 of my guys.
That's
And then you're going to go ahead and kill my thing, too.
Yep.
After enemy battles a peaceful enclave or removes, flip all peaceful enclaves with their pieces. I don't have any. Too bad.
Only with my pieces.
Yep.
Aha, okay. I was like, that seems crazy strong if you get to flip all of them.
Yeah.
No.
It would be.
It would be, yeah. No.
Okay. But since that battle involved one of my captains, I take your guys a prisoner.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep. And he goes in an adjacent forest of my choice.
There's only 2 options.
There's only 2 options.
How do I get him back?
You get him back either every 3 turns. I will have used each of my captains once. So my guys take a breather for a part of a for a part of an evening. At which point the player with the most prisoners gets to pick 1 clearing in the whole game and move all of their adjacent prisoners into it.
Nice. Okay.
The other option is if you manage to KO one of my captains and throw him back on my board, the next time I want to take a turn with that captain, I have to place him in a forest, and I have to free all of the prisoners from that forest and all of the adjacent forests.
Oh, okay.
So it can,
Yeah.
if I
Pick
want to
this
drop a captain here,
You're just letting everybody
oops,
live.
I just lost every prisoner I had. Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you throw them down here. Is this a forest?
No,
Down
it's
here?
not.
That's not forced.
Anything outside the border is not a forest.
But yeah, that's
There
like
you go.
any forest I pick, I'm losing prisoners from half the board at least. Which is pretty bad for me. Let's see. So that is all 3 of my actions. So we're into my evening. My first step is I mock the powerful. I score half a point round down for my 1 prisoner. I score half a point round down for my 1 acclaim. I protect the weak. So for each acclaim, I can discard a card matching that clearing to place a warrior there. I'm okay with having 3 there, so I will skip it. I still have 2 face-up captains, so they do not need to take it easy this turn. And then I draw 1 and go back down to my hand limit.
Hey, it's a froggy. Too bad this is not a frog territory anymore because you killed it.
Yep. Okay.
My turn.
Don't forget, I do have a crafted item if you do want to seal it. Something.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Alrighty.
You don't have to boot yet either. That'd be good for you.
So my bird song, I reveal any cards one by one to act in a matching clearing. So my actions I could do are move, recruit, battle, or assemble. So just so I know, recruit. If I play like a bunny clearing, I don't have to already be in that clearing. I just pick anyone and put a guy there.
Recruit, place one warrior. Any cards by one and act in a matching clearing. Yeah, it seems like that is the case.
Cool. Okay. So
Do you have the rule book over there? I'm just gonna get a quick peek at it real quick.
my other question is, if we're tied in a space, who rules?
No one.
Okay. So in that case, I will reveal a bird choosing rabbit to recruit in this space. So I just take one of these pieces and put them here. And then I will reveal a rabbit card and choose assemble. If it has no assemblies, place a close assembly and any loyalists. Then discard the reveal card if I don't rule. But I have 4 tokens now, and while you have 3, so I believe I rule.
Yeah. So, all right, you got figured out. Yep.
Okay. And then I will reveal a fox to assemble again, and I'm going to assemble here. Right. That is my bird song. Daylight. Sleep. Flip assemblies ruled by enemies too closed. That's my whole daylight. I am bats. It is nap time. Anyways, evening. First, convene woodfolk. One by one, I return reveal cards to hand. For each returned, I may act at a matching assembly. So, I return this bird 1 to empower. Roll a die and remove the rolled number of council warriors. Place the removed warriors in my loyalists, or I may instead score 1 point if I still rule.
So 2 of those guys are going back to loyalists.
So I can either, I think, take 2 of these and put them in loyalists, or gain 1 point.
Yep.
Because it's placed the removed warriors in my list, or I may instead score 1 point. I think right now,
I would say, yeah, maybe if you rolled a 1, that's whenever you just like start.
1 or 0.
Yeah.
Do a point, 2 or 3, gain loyalists, or if I'm already full.
Yeah. Or near the end of the game.
But then for these, I get to choose between banish and agitate. Banish is battle. Ignore rolled hits I take. I only hit warriors, forcing them to move as I want, ignoring rule.
Oh, nice.
Or agitate. I can spend the returned card, gain 1 loyalist, flip the assembly to governing if it's closed. So I think we will. So spend the return card, I assume, goes to discard, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's. Do you know if I do this banish battle that only hits your warriors, would that flip you from peaceful to militant?
Yeah, because it doesn't say like that's still a battle, so it absolutely would. After an enemy battles at a peaceful enclave, so yeah.
So you can't actually burn down his enclaves.
Nope. Which might be a good thing for him because it's he wants to be in the same spaces as us.
Yeah.
So, and what happens again if you guys become militant?
I just get extra. I just get extra froggies.
Okay. We'll banish once.
Okay. You roll 2 dice. There you go. You can get rid of both my warriors, and you can send them anywhere you want to. And it doesn't seem like banish, ignore, roll, take. You only hit warriors, forcing them to move as you want. Yeah. So I think it doesn't say you can. I think you could split them up if you wanted to, based on how it says it.
I could.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Like send one up here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll put them over here. Anyways, Cool. Was that both, or was that one banish action?
That was one banish
two?
action.
Okay. And
then that flips that to militant.
You actually had to use the yellow, yeah. And then this flips to militant, and
I have to use the yellow to do that, right?
yep, and then you play warrior.
And then I guess I'll spend this card to gain one loyalist. Flip the assembly to governing if it's closed.
Yep.
So that is my first thing. Then second, inspire, craft assemblies or draw for
Yep, one
so
card.
now I draw one.
Yep, or you craft, yep.
I don't want to craft. I don't know if I can. I can craft?
You can't because it's either or.
Yeah. But if I didn't draw this I could.
Yep, exactly.
Because I'm at
Yep.
Okay. And then adjourn. I may remove any number of assemblies. Flip assemblies I rule to governing. So we'll just that's governing now. And then I can oversee governing assemblies at enemy buildings or tokens. So there's just one here.
So this lets you flip assembly to governing if it's closed, and this says flip assemblies you rule to governing.
Yeah. So if
If
I
you
don't
don't rule it, yeah, I get it.
I get 1 point because I got enemy token here.
Yep, 1 point for you.
I should also have a point because I broke an enclave.
You did break an enclave. And is that it for you?
I draw one card and then discard down to 5. So I'll draw my card.
Sweet.
And these are back in my hand. Cool. Yeah, and that's that.
Cool. Well, I'm going to start with crafting. Make sure... if you wanted to, you could have flipped that back to peaceful. I don't know if you want to or not.
Oh, sure.
I mean, because you rule it, so it doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, it actually...
She can't get a warrior there.
Yep, or draw a card.
Mm.
Yep, so I either would have drawn a card or gotten a warrior if you didn't do that. I'm going to go ahead and craft. I have 2 bunnies, so I'm going to go ahead and get another one of these. And 3 points. And by the way, whenever it says craft, you can use each of your things. So if I had another card I had that used 1 bunny, I could craft again, but I don't. Place a warrior at each militant conclave or flip a militant enclave. Blah, 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 blah. Settle or provoke. What does your governing thing do again?
Yes. Enemies cannot craft with, flip, place, take, or remove pieces there.
Okay,
except
so
in
I actually
battle.
can't do another craft thing because this is not a crafting piece for me.
Correct.
Yep. I still had enough with the thing.
And you can't flip, place, take, or remove pieces there. I'm assuming you can still move. I think that counts as remove.
Yep.
Cool.
And it's gonna stay governing until when?
If it's closed, and on your turn, you may force me to flip an assembly closed. If you do, I either gain 1 loyalist or I place any of my loyalists there.
So you can be like, but yeah, and then just be like, I'm here. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Bats.
Yeah, bad. I kind of want to just keep spreading out. I need people though. Those guys are way over there.
Delete this real quick for my own personal picture.
Let's go ahead and settle over here.
Cool.
Um, dang. I wish there was ways to just go and flip everything to military. You must battle at each militant conflict. Okay. We are then going to go ahead
What need
and
to be military? I want us all to be friends.
he's gonna settle over here now,
Move so far away.
and then I'm going to flip this to military, place a warrior here, and discard a random card. You want to do the honors for me? You suck. But you see what I was setting up here?
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to do?
I had an ambush, and so if you came and attacked this over here, I would have been able to ambush him.
Yeah, that stack's a little thick for me, so I don't know.
Yeah, but still. All right, then we're going to go ahead and move on to evening, because that was my 3 actions. Retaliate, I have to battle here. Integrate, I get to get 3 points, because I have... Oh, sorry, I have to discard that card. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 face-up cards, so I get 3 more. 1, 2... Where are my frogs? Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to run away with it. Let's see if that works. I got pretty lucky to, like, I threw the clearings out randomly. Maybe could have rearranged the 3 yellows on the river,
Yeah.
especially after reading my powers. And I was like, oh, look, there's 3 yellows on a river. But we'll see if I can keep it going, actually. I bet you guys can stall me out pretty good. Plus, it's going to force some interaction. Oh, by the way, if you do end up ever discarding frog cards, make sure to put them in the pond.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna pull this down a bit. So I will, for my bird song, ready
Goose.
the goose, and the goose beyond the loose. You will skirmish, which is move and then battle immediately. And Brie has a -1 to all of her rolls for this battle.
Okay. I rolled a 1. Whoop. You rolled a 1. Yuck. So we both
All right.
lose 1.
We both lose 1. You will go up here. Since my captain survived the battle, I gain a claim there. My second action, we will revel. Since I have a claim there, I get 2 skunk back. And then my third action will be...
You can flip this to the peaceful side if you want to now. You are ruling it, so you don't have to give me anything.
I could.
You got an exciting turn?
I think maybe.
Oh, nice. I like it.
I'm gonna be bats.
Yay, pets.
Let's see. I think... Yeah, my third action, I will use my filch and acquire the boots from Brie.
No.
And then my fourth will be just a regular battle.
I'm gonna ambush this one though.
A shame you can't.
Ah, look at that! We got both the blue ambushes out of the deck, and an orange one. So there's only one red and one yellow one left. By the way, I should probably tell you guys that because I know the how many of each ambush there are. There's only one of each color and two blues, and so there's only red and yellow left.
Yep. All right.
Until we have to reshuffle.
Oh, that's a 3.
That is a 3, and I also got a 2.
Ah. Okay.
Do you capture them both?
Hmm?
Just one. Okay, you only capture.
Yeah.
One. Hey, 1 point.
Yeah. If that was an assault with the goose can capture everything.
Oh, okay.
With assault, with my sword attack specifically.
Got it.
Or no. Excuse me. All of my captains can capture all warriors with the sword attack specifically. The goose additionally draws a card at the start of the fight.
Sweet.
Aha.
Is there a reason you battled instead of using the sword?
Because each forest can only hold one prisoner.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good.
I missed that from over.
Yeah, that means all our spots get. I like that most of the prisoners are frogs. That's good for me.
Yep.
I mean,
All right.
I did paint a big target on my back right at the beginning of the game by jumping ahead.
Yep. Okay. So that is all 4 of my actions. My goose needs to rest. Mock the Powerful. And now I have 3 captured warriors, so I score 1 point.
And you also have 2 claims.
1.5 round down. And I have 2 acclaims, so I score 1 point. Yep. Once per acclaim, I can spend a card to place a warrior at the matching place. What are the odds that Brie attacks that?
You had to have rule there or anything?
I have to have a claim there.
Oh, okay.
I do not need rule.
I was gonna say because your frog card could be spent on any of these 3. If you didn't kill that thing, you could have done that.
If I had the thing there, yeah. Yeah, I do. As much as I like the idea of this card, I think I have to discard it just to get a skunk there to protect the goose. So I will discard Friend of the Mice to place a skunk
Gotcha.
in that clearing. Then I do not. Hey, I still have the Scoundrel available, so I do not need to take it easy. And I draw 1.
So I noticed on your board this says or 3. What procs the 3?
Yeah. So the or 3 is if I hadn't done that, and next turn you kill the goose.
Yep.
Then a couple turns from now, the next time I want to take a turn with the goose,
one action puts it
one
back
of
out.
the first daylight action is
I see it now.
lost
The bold there.
to place
Right.
the goose.
My turn?
Yep.
Birdsong. I'm going to reveal any cards 1 by 1. So first, look at this nice mouse card. I am going to recruit and place 1 warrior here.
Oh, hi.
I am going to reveal another mouse card.
Yep.
To assemble. It has no assemblies. Place a closed assembly here and any loyalists.
Oh, okay. So you rule it, so you don't have to get rid of the card.
Yep, and now, then I discard if I don't rule. So next we will reveal a rabbit to recruit. We're gonna place 1 warrior here, and then I will reveal another rabbit to assemble. Here, bringing 1 loyalist with me. So I rule. Nice. I'm gonna sleep. We will flip assemblies ruled by enemies to closed.
That's none of
Which
them.
is none of them.
You have
Awesome.
rule everywhere.
Then I will convene the wood folk. So 1 by 1, I'll return these cards to hand. So I will return a rabbit. I'm gonna return this rabbit. I'm gonna spend the card to agitate, which gains me 1 loyalist. Flip the assembly to governing if it's closed, so that would already happen later, but we're just doing that. And then I reckon I will return this to hand to battle. So ignore rolled hits I take.
Yeah, where are you battling at again?
So I only hit warriors, forcing them to move as I want, ignoring rule. So we will send you down here, I guess. And then
If you battle that same place again, you get to kick that guy out. But now I'm military, so I don't get to actually do anything.
I'm going to. Do I have to choose? I guess for this one, empower, roll a die, and remove the roll number of council warriors. Everyone at a matching assembly. Do I get to roll before I pick which place I do this from?
1 by 1, return a revealed card to your hand. For each return card, you may act at a matching assembly. No, you do have to pick the place first because you're acting at the matching assembly. So you pick the assembly and then you empower. That's the way I read it. And I could go to the law of root just as you continue your turn. We'll make sure.
So before here, you have 2 there. I'm gonna choose this space. I will roll a die. 2. I can either remove 2 or just gain 1 point. So we're gonna gain 1 point. This one, okay. Boop. And then I will do the same thing right there. So 1, I think I will gain a loyalist instead because I'll still rule.
Yeah. You do choose the assembly before you roll.
Awesome. Next, I'll inspire, craft assemblies or draw cards.
So you can draw 2 cards. I feel like that faction does not a lot of crafting because you want to try to have as many cards in your hand as all time.
Yeah, I mean, I have to discard down to 5. I don't know if that's a.
Each card in your hand does 2 things in the turn. It does something here and something there. Like it's huge.
So I am gonna draw my 2 cards. Oh, they're both froggy.
Oh, cool.
Anyways, good thing I'm at places with frogs or something.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna turn them all to mean so you can't.
And then
oh, never, that doesn't even help.
I may remove any number of assemblies. Flip assemblies, I rule to governing. So
why would you want to remove assemblies?
Like I have a limited number of assemblies. No one's over here, so maybe I want to get it over there. Also, if you guys can kill it through your own battle, maybe I'm scared of that, so I want to remove it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have 3 assemblies with enemy tokens in it, so I'll gain 2 points.
Yep. Oop. Hooray. Craft with enclaves. It's a low chance of this working right, so I'm gonna go ahead and craft with enclaves and do this guy. I do have. Oh, I can't. Hold on a minute. All right. How do I? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna flip this guy down. I close that guy.
Oh, did you have an angry guy I could flip on my turn?
Yes, you can. You want to flip him?
Yeah, because I rule it. Yes. Okay, and then you flip.
Yeah. You can move it.
So I may gain 1 loyalist or place any of my loyalists there. And I have 3 there, so I can either put one. I think I'll just gain a loyalist.
Yep. Now I will craft this using these 2 spots. And I do craft with enclaves. It doesn't matter if it's military or not for future reference. And that's 3 more points. Yep. I got lucky on these crafting items for sure.
Yep.
I will then go ahead and can't do any of the bird song stuff other than that. So I'll go to daylight and do my 3 actions. What are the two ways I get my guys out again? Oh yeah, you rest or I kill a captain.
Yep.
Do you know a frog card in my hand? Can I use? Do you think I can use that there, or it just doesn't have an effect?
It goes here.
It does go there.
Yeah, it counts as it counts as for all intents and purposes, it's one of these three cards, except it is at any place that has a frog thing.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I am going to provoke here, flipping this to military, and then putting a frog at every military thing,
No.
and then discard random card. Now I gotta decide if I want to. I can squeak by 2 more points still this turn if I don't do that any more times. Kind of just want to get a lot of froggies though. Oh shoot, I can't even do that. We're gonna pretend like I did that over here. Okay. Governing.
I govern.
You do. You do.
You can't flip where I govern.
You can't.
You can't flip where I govern. So I can fight you.
Oh yeah.
Was that?
If
I don't know if that's mattered.
Yeah.
It has because I wouldn't have gotten this.
Was that tent open when you?
I don't
banished
know
the last
because
one?
I'm mostly flipping them down here, so I think
Yeah.
you're good. I think you're good for now.
Okay, so
How
you
about
think that
this?
tent was closed? Okay.
But on future turns, if Graham is governing, banishing frogs does not flip that clearing to
Yeah.
militant.
Okay. Okay.
Don't
okay.
flip.
Huh.
Okay, that's interesting.
Froggy.
This gives me 2 points. Pushing points.
Yeah.
No flip.
I also don't really want to battle. I guess I do want to battle a little bit to move you around.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
All right, I'm just gonna do a lot of flipping this turn and score next turn. So now I'm gonna flip this guy. Whenever I flip this guy, I get a frog here and a frog here. Then I'm gonna flip this guy. When I flip this guy, I'm gonna get a frog here and a frog here and a frog here.
How many frogs?
Yep.
And then we're gonna go to that is 3 provoke actions. Flip Peaceful to Enclave, place a militant enclave on the river, or I could have done that. I don't like
So
that.
this is a frog location.
It's only
Instead of flipping this guy, I'm going to actually put this guy down here. Same thing happens. Then place it where each militant. Finally, discard random card. Oh yeah, this got discarded a long time ago.
Yep.
Retaliate. I must battle at each military enclave, which is only one right here. So I have to battle here. Sorry, Graham, but we're battling. And I'm going to roll a 3, which is a perfect number. You roll a 0. So you kill nothing, but I kill 3 things. 1, 2, and 3.
That's not good. So this goes here. This just
Yep.
go back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I'll get 1 point for killing your enclave. Then I'm going to integrate. I'm going to skip my integrate this turn because I do not have any cards in hand to discard. And then I'm going to draw cards for peaceful enclaves, which is 2. 2 is another reason I want to build in the river.
Yep.
Or place a militant. Flip a peaceful enclave militant, or place a militant enclave on the river or a warrior. I don't have any here. Just kidding. I can't do that. I get to draw 2 cards though because I have 2 peaceful.
Okay.
That's me.
Yep. So my turn. I have to choose the scoundrel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The first action, we will move it there.
No, it's me.
Yes.
Don't do it.
The second action, I will filch the frog partisans by crafting in the froggies. So anytime I attack Brie, I can deal 1 extra hit by discarding all cards from my hand that aren't frogs.
Wait, what?
So in battle in frog clearings, I deal 1 extra hit, then discard all my cards except frogs. Seems worth.
Hmm. I like it.
So then speaking of which,
When's your crafting action again?
actually, I changed which card I want to filch. So my option, so this filch action,
Yeah.
once a turn, either I can steal an item from an enemy in my captain's clearing, or I can craft using the captain as a crafting piece. Instead, I will do the Faithful, which is almost the same thing. In battle, I just do 1 extra hit, but then I reveal the top card of the deck and see if it matches the clearing. Hey, look, it matches the clearing.
What happens after if it matches the clearing?
If it does match the clearing, I get to keep the Faithful. If it doesn't, I have to discard it.
Hey, that's... You guys are using my cards against me, and I don't like it.
Yes. Okay, so then actually, yeah. So I did a move. I did a filch. I will do a fight. Doesn't matter whether I use assault or not because you only have 1 warrior there. But I get +1 to this roll.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. So we each lose the 1. There. And
I'll give you your 1 point.
there. Okay. And I get an acclaim there. Then, but now it's not a frog suit.
It is not.
Darn. Oh well.
But you did get to reveal the top card of your deck and keep the Faithful.
Yep.
Time.
So we reveal.
Is that after battle?
Reveal and discard. So
This card goes here.
yep. So it is a 1-shot. Force the Diaspora to move once.
Huh.
The way I want, or the way Graham wants. Okay. But it.
That's what I was asking. Is it
Yeah.
clearing?
It's in battle. So I think at the time that I chose to do the extra hit.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
would have revealed it earlier. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, at the time that I chose whether I was doing the extra hit, it was frog.
Yep. That's
I ended up not needing to do it because I rolled a 3.
Yep.
Oh well. Let's see. So then I have a claim there. My 4th action. I think my 4th action is not going to be great. Because I don't want to craft that card. And I don't particularly like any of those actions. Oh well. He will move back to the forest, so you can't fight him.
This guy fights him.
Nope. Okay. So then it is time for me to mock the powerful. I score 2 points off of my prisoners.
1, 2.
I score 1 point off of my acclaim.
1 point.
I can protect the weak. Once per acclaim, I can spend a card matching its clearing to place a warrior at it. Which I will discard this rabbit card to place a skunk there. And then I do have to take it easy. I get back all of my items. And all of my captains. And then Brie, you get to choose 1 clearing and move all of your adjacent prisoners into it.
Hello. I'm Froggies. I'm feeling froggy. Okay.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. We are going to think of this. We will question.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna reveal the card anyway, but let's say I have this frog dominance in hand. If I spend it, does that make it discarded?
If you spend it, it will discard. Yes.
And then it says make available, which means it goes over there.
Yep. And so, by the way,
How do you
anytime
claim those?
during daylight, you could just take one. When you take one, you're going to remove your victory point token from the game, and you have a different win condition now.
Right.
You have to do that. Does that only need 2? You have at least 10
2
points.
on the river.
You have to get up to 10 points first.
I know. I don't want you to have this, but I want to spend it so I don't have it. Is the problem.
Can I see real quick? Because
Yeah.
So 10 points. At the start of the bird song, you win the game if you have at least 2. When enclaves are defending, your warriors add to the. When enclaves are defending, your warriors add to the diasporas, taking hits after theirs, unless you were attacking. Okay, so you can help me defend.
But he can do that already.
Oh yeah, you can do that already.
Anyways, we are going to recruit.
I'm gonna start doing this just so I can remember that it does replace the suit for my crafting purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Can we still birds in frog only places?
Yeah, birds are just wild.
We are going to assemble.
Oh, yeah, that is a frog only.
I think it might be.
I don't need all those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, no, I do need all these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We are going to.
Nope, you don't because this counts as ruling. Wait, is it only buildings that count as ruling? Buildings do 2 things.
I've been counting our tokens for ruling purposes.
It's just warriors and buildings. I don't think it's matter between us because we usually have 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
But it's buildings. Buildings. Yes, they yeah.
So, but I do need this to rule.
Yes, you do need that to rule them.
Yeah. Because you had this, so I was counting.
Oh yeah, I didn't even.
Yeah.
Since I placed it out of the way,
Yeah.
I immediately forgot it was there.
Yeah. Anyways. And I think the only other one, yeah, you had that there, so.
Yep.
This one, I am going to assemble here.
And then you had to get rid of the card now, right?
Yes. Let's change it so that I'm getting rid of this one.
Yep. It's gonna go here. I completely forgot to tell you. Did you draw cards at the end of your turn?
Yes.
Whenever you want to, instead, the first card you draw on your whenever you draw cards can be from the top of this discard pile. So you could have drawn the settlers if you wanted to.
Did I remember to draw last turn?
I don't. You have less cards in your hand than I thought you did. So
I think I forgot to draw.
would you like this card or the top card?
Force did he ask for to move once? Take that.
Okay. Okay, you can continue. I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
you're good. We will. I'm just going to recruit. and recruit. Ooh,
You cannot recruit there with a yellow because it is a frog only
you're
right
right.
now.
You're right.
But you can flip it if you want. But right now, if you flip it, you have to give me a card. Because I'm
To like
there.
hand you a card.
You have to hand me a card,
I don't want to do that.
which would be defeat the purpose since it would be the card.
I can recruit up here.
By the way, he has a yellow ambush.
Mm.
I had it when you fought me and I forgot to use it.
Oh no.
Oh well. Anyhoomst, those are my 4 actions there. Daylight, we flip assemblies ruled by enemies to closed. So this one closes.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna convene wood folk one by one, return these. I am going to, I don't care, spend this. This is now available.
I don't know if I want it.
And we are going to flip this. I gain 1 loyalty, flip this.
Dominants are hard to win with because it has to be in birdsong. So
Mhm.
like, you have to have it and then keep it for an entire round.
Yeah.
I'm going to
That card is definitely designed for not me.
spend this one to flip this one face up as well
Mhm.
and gain a loyalist. And then we will spend, and by spend I mean okay. Now this one I return to hand
Mhm.
to banish here.
Ooh.
Cool. And then
You want to move the third warrior?
sorry, I was using
You can move
these. I was using these for this one. I think I can't.
That's just for empower, yeah.
This is just for empower. So I can't flip this one. Instead, and I can't do this one for, hold on.
Yeah, because you can only do frog actions there.
Military. You could flip that.
Oh.
You could use your bunny to do the one action here, and then still have the frog card to do it there. So it works out. You just did it in the other, using the cards the other way around.
You're saying use bunny to flip there?
Yeah, use
I would
bunny to
have to-
flip there, and then
I would have
you
to
would have the
spend
frog
it.
available to banish
Yeah.
over there.
So
Yep.
If
keep
you're
frog in
okay
hand.
with that.
so I spent this frog.
Here you go. This guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where we're
I
at.
had 2 frogs.
Yep.
And I spent.
Spit bunny here to
Yes.
flip this.
Yes.
Now you can
I
spin.
spent this one
Now you can spin it to do this if you want.
to flip that one, I guess.
Yep. Okay.
And then I spent the other frog.
You spent the other frog earlier. For that.
Yeah.
The other frog's gone.
Okay. Well, I was trying to battle here,
Okay.
which I did. So I need to.
So instead of flipping this guy,
Yeah.
You
So
can-
flipping that guy.
you can battle.
battle.
Put this in your hand and battle.
I'll battle there. Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Okay. Cool. So that's in your hand now because battling is doesn't do that. Yep.
Okay.
And look, you kept the thing.
Yes. We figured it out. So
Yep.
then that's what sent you. Okay.
Yep.
I hope I didn't cheat horribly there.
And
You get
roll
2
the-
birds.
Yeah. And then you rolled a 3, so you can shove the third warrior out if you want.
And this is connected, by the way, if you want to just split me.
And it would still be. You would
still
still have
have-
a piece there because
Okay.
because you can't kill the enclaves.
So those are
He can't kill the enclave. He can't kill my acclaim.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the 3 actions I took
Yep.
from.
Mhm.
Or no, 2.
You have 2 birds now. You've taken 3 actions here. You took a frog and a flipping. That's all you've done so far. You flipped this, you did a frog. A frog banish.
Okay.
So-
I just flipped and frog.
Yep.
I didn't do anything
Yep,
else.
you have 2 empowers you can do
Okay. So now we will empower 0. I will
Gain a point?
gain a point.
Yep.
And the other one, 3. I will Wait, hold on. Yeah, I won't put these three. I don't have room for all those loyalists?
Slates the removed warriors in your loyalist.
Unless, right? Is that a limit?
It says you may freely remove loyalists to your supply, so I'm
Sorry,
guessing, yeah.
Okay. Okay. These are in my hand.
Yep.
Now we will inspire. I will what craft's this one? I'm gonna draw 2. And then I can remove any number of my assemblies, flip assemblies. I rule to governing. So this one's now governing.
I think that's the only one.
Okay, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 3
so
points.
I'll gain 3 points.
There you go.
And then I will draw a card and discard down to 5.
But don't worry, you could draw the top card of that deck if you want to
Thank
instead.
you.
Okay.
And I will discard. Screw it. Dominance.
Let's go ahead and craft. Am I crafting? I don't think so. Now I get a rally or reconcile. And I actually gonna do this this turn because I have some military gone things.
Did I flip any of your tokens on my turn?
Yes. No, you didn't end up
We
doing
talk about it.
You did not end up doing it, no.
I can do it for free here.
Yep. And it doesn't, you can go off it now because it's both things. So I'm either getting 2 guys or 2 cards. If I rule it. Okay, so I am going to flip these 2 back and draw 2 cards. And that was after craft, so I can't actually craft those. Now I can do my 3 daylight actions. I am going to we're gonna settle. Yeah, we're gonna settle here. Provence. I'm gonna take 2 guys only. Yeah, I'll only take 2 guys. And then since I rule it now, I can go ahead and put this here.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna settle over here. I need all 4 guys to rule that. That's rough. Yeah, we'll settle over there anyways. We'll take this guy and 3 guys over here. And do this. And then Your loyalists are good. I didn't realize how good they'd be.
Mine.
Yeah, because I was like, I could attack you here, but I'm gonna have to flip that first. And then I looked over and I'm like, oh, I think he just gets 4 people to just pile on top of it. The only place that's closed is that one. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Where I'm gonna go ahead and settle here now, which will let this frog come this way, and then I will battle here. So battling right here, you can roll 2 dice. Oh yeah, do you have an ambush that you want to play? I forgot about that thing.
I think I spent it.
Yep, it's fine.
I ended up killing you. You got 2 of my guys though. 1 of my guys.
Yep. Do you have to flip that to militant now?
I do not.
Hmm.
Choose a clearing. Move into any number of times. Then you may battle there, or you may place a peaceful enclave there if you rule it.
Oh.
So that's my daylight. Then evening, I have to battle at every militant enclave, which I have 0 now. Then I'm going to integrate by discarding this guy right here, and get 4 points.
Gross.
1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to draw based on my peaceful things, which is 1, 2.
So
3,
what is
4,
the
5,
what does the
6.
integrate thing say?
I
It says-
discard a card, and then I get a point for every peaceful enclave in those clearings. And I've been keeping all 4 of these yellows. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw
Gotcha.
3 cards, and then
So I
discard.
shouldn't be flipping you guys.
Well, no, because I can automatically flip them at the
Okay.
beginning of my turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But if I flip in the beginning of my turn and you rule that spot, you get a card.
Hmm.
Look at this. Look at this, guys.
Yep. Fortunately, she can't spend those for points.
No, yeah, these cards are not point cards for me. Let's see here.
Yep. All right. Is that my turn then?
Mm-hmm. I like this one.
Yeah. So, we will use the vagrant. Step 1, the vagrant will
This one's kind of cool. You can remove one of my peaceful enclaves with that card, and if you do, we both get a draw card. Just letting you know for future reference, everybody.
Yep. All right. So I will filch to now. I will craft the frog partisans. So that is one action.
Mm-hmm.
Second action will be a revel to place 2 more skunks here. And yeah, we'll do this semi-efficiently. We will assault. So whatever I roll, I get a +2. But I also have to discard all of my non-frogs. Which I assume that counts as non-frog?
It is not a non-frog, yep.
Okay. So I have to discard all of my non-frogs. And we have to check if this is a rabbit. It is. So I do get to keep both of those cards.
Cool. And I get -1s? I forgot what gave me -1 earlier.
That was the skirmish action.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll double zeros anyways for you.
Okay. I only killed 3.
Okay. So after that battle, here you go.
That was an assault, so I get both. Yep.
Which means this one.
Yep.
After that battle, this is going to flip.
Yep.
And this is gonna flip.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put a guy here and a guy here.
Okay. So that's my third action. We will do one more battle there.
Hey, it's a frog.
Yes. Yes.
Because that's not once per turn, that's once per battle.
Yeah, those are both once per battle.
Cool.
So, reveal the frog. Ah, it's the frog ambush.
I don't say there's. I forget there's a frog ambush too. You can pick that up the other turn.
That's true. That's useful for me. um,
I like the art of that. That's really fun.
yeah, that's
A little
super
knife.
cool.
Yeah, that's really
Yep.
cool art. I like that.
Yeah, and it's like clearly set in this map with the
Yeah,
flooded
yeah.
clearings. Awesome. All right, so yes, I get +2 to this battle again.
Yep.
There's
There's the rest of them.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a 1,
Okay.
so I can kill one of your guys.
Yep. And then I get both of yours, but I have no space for prisoners.
So they die instead.
Yep.
You will get a point.
Yep.
That is the wrong guy. And then I will get one more warrior over here. Oh no, that wasn't a peaceful. All right, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yep. Did not flipping.
Nope.
All right. Then Mock the Powerful, I get 1 point for prisoners and 1 point for a claim. Fell behind on.
Wait. Flip all peaceful enclaves with their pieces to military. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I know how this works.
Okay. Yep. Unfortunately for me, I fell behind on getting more acclaim out. So
You do have captured warriors again, though. So
Yep.
Is it?
I just scored for both of those.
Cool.
I do not have any cards to spend on getting skunks. I do not have to take it easy. So I will draw the Froggo ambush and not discard the hand size.
Sweet.
And it's Grant's turn.
Okay, let's go ahead and
I like this game.
Yep.
yeah, it's cool.
And I like the frogs quite a bit. I still miss my otters. I just
Go
love playing otters. I don't know why.
And assemble here.
Oh, that is. You played a frog for it. You did good.
And if I don't flip that, then I draw a card.
Oh yes, if I flip that on my turn, back to peaceful, then you get to draw a card.
And are you forced to flip it, or
I'm either going to rally or reconcile. If I rally, I add a soldier to every military one.
Mm-hmm.
If I reconcile, I'll draw a card for every one I flip. I do have a lot of cards, and so I'm probably going to be switching turn after turn to try to like balance the two. So I'm probably rallying on my turn,
which is not flipping it.
which is not flipping it. It's going to add
Okay.
another warrior there.
Then I will flip you because I now rule this place.
Yeah.
I'm going to rabbit to recruit. Plus a bird to assemble. Plus a bird to recruit. And then screw it. Box recruit. Daylight, sleep. I flip assemblies ruled by enemies to closed.
I don't think there's any.
I don't think there's any.
I think you're ruling a lot of the places out there.
Okay, convene wood folk. Let's I think
You're taking away all my crafting pieces.
Froggy. I'm gonna battle here. Do I choose who to battle? Or
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Then I will choose frogs.
You get to roll 2 dice. No. I don't roll.
3. So I get to move up to 3 here, guys. So let's go 1, 2. I don't know if spreading you out is helping you or not. I feel like getting you off the river is what I want to do. So I don't know. Cool.
It's easy for me to move back.
Yeah. And then
Is the only issue.
we will do the bunny to battle here. So get about these guys over here. Fox. Assembly. Okay, yeah. So I guess here I'm going to just spend this to recruit one, so it's a dominance. So
Oh, we got all the dominants out there now.
Yep.
Everybody can pick. You can now pick on your turn if you'd like to. That's probably not a
now,
good thing for you, though.
Yep.
right
Yeah, maybe.
here we will empower.
I feel like it's tough for me to rule multiple clearings.
Yeah. Yeah, you have less warriors.
Multiple
Two.
clearings of a specific type.
Yeah.
So
I think the only one you could really go for
I will
is...
put these two here.
Honestly, with how this game's progressing, that is probably the easiest one for you.
And then I'll empower here.
Because, like, I like the river, and guess what's not near the river?
One,
Corner
I'll
and
remove
corner.
one and gain a point.
Yep.
And then inspire. Okay. And then
I think it's too slow though, because to get to this corner,
Yeah.
it's like the scoundrel's way. Oh,
This
actually,
corner,
no. The scoundrel's only 2 moves away.
um
The scoundrel is only 2 moves away.
this guy's 1 move away. This guy's 1 move away.
Well, I can't move him for another
Yeah.
until 3 turns from now.
Yeah.
So that's rough.
It'd be
yeah, I guess
it would be hard for you also, only because like if we kick you out of it
Mm-hmm.
and you do your retreat runaway thing, then you can't use that guy for 3 turns, right? Like
I'm gonna draw
Yeah, if
3
you
cards.
completely destroy a captain,
I mean, like
he's out until the next time I refresh.
I was gonna say, yeah, you move in here with your goose, we kick him out. You have to do your other 2 captains before you can move your goose back in to try it again.
Okay, I can remove any number of my
Yeah.
assemblies. Flip assemblies I rule to governing. So this is now governing. This is now governing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
5,
6. So I'm gonna get 4
Oh,
points.
nice. There it is.
And then I'll draw 1 and then discard down to 5. Draw 1. We will keep 1,
Mm-hmm.
2.
Can't flip, so I can't use. Is that? Yes, use item for its action by flipping it face down. So I can't take item actions at your assemblies. That's rude.
Yeah. I have effectively right now 1 crafting piece.
Yep.
I can, as the turn starts, I can flip one of his assemblies if I want to.
Yeah.
But if I do, he gets to go.
Oh, that's brutal.
Mhm.
Oh, my goose is stun locked.
Why is that?
Penguin.
I can't use my only option to leave. Oh wait, no, I can move into the forest, ignoring. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. He can move into the forest.
Okay.
It costs too much movement. It costs more movement than I want to spend. But,
Why couldn't he move? Because
if I couldn't walk freely into the forest, my only way to get the goose out of that clearing is flipping an item, which I can't do at governing assemblies.
So why can't he just move 2 over here? Why can't he just move over here with a move action
You can
or over
move.
there?
because I don't rule either one of those clearings. I only ignore rule when I'm going into forests.
Right. My brain didn't remember how the ruling worked.
Yeah.
Even though you will rule this if you move in, that
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's you rule
Yep.
either. Yep. Okay.
And I can't revel because I can't flip to I can't revel to recruit there because
All right.
I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to use the boost at all, I have to pay Graham to stop governing it.
All right. There's no way.
Oh, wow.
I have 3 of those. I think that puts me in a bad spot.
So what do I want to
I think it's just a matter of. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and craft supply train just because I can. That's using that. After moving on your turn, you may return this to your hand to move to or from your destination, even during a compound action like march. So essentially, if I decide to move here, I can move everybody in and then move one group out. That's how it's going to end up being. And it goes back to my hand, so I mean I can then craft it again. Let's go ahead and I have 0 military. Yeah, I have 0 military. Let's go ahead and just do a bunch of provoking again because I want to get some warriors back. The only problem with that is all these freaking. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can't flip
We're
that.
discussing. We're talking.
I can flip this. That's the only one I can flip right now.
You in one army. There's nothing over here. Oh, you're a guy.
I think-
Never mind.
Okay, I'm going to.
you have the option to place at warriors? Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do this one first. Well, you know what? Kind of like doing this. Do this one first. I'll discard 3 in a second. Do this one next, and then this one. So this one next, and then this one. That's 1, 2, 3. It is random cards in my hand, so I'm just going to do the top 3 without looking and keep that card. I discarded this one first. That was the first one I hit, which does matter. I'm going to fight in every militant clearing. There are no militant clearings I can fight in. I will then integrate. Yeah, screw it. 1 point's 1 point. We're integrating. Fuck the ambush. I get a point. And then I'm gonna draw cards. I'm gonna draw 3 cards because I have 4 more peaceful. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 8 to get my 4th card. So, do I want this? You may craft peaceful enclaves and mouse clearings. I don't have any of those, so I'm just gonna leave that there. I have 1 militant, I guess. I have 2 militant. I could flip them and then do this. The frog cards are. What's the next one? Yeah, I would rather have that one. I'll take this in 2. Oh no, it's a frog card. I don't want all the frog cards. I want better cards. They're all frog cards. I know I was complaining about frog cards earlier, but I don't need them. I need yellow cards. Which sucks because I didn't have any in the last hand. I thought about playing this one just so I can discard a frog card for the yellow to get squeak by 4 more points, but I did not do that. That's my entire turn. I need yellow cards. Ooh, okay. Too bad you shut down my crafting.
Okay.
Look at all the froggies up there. We can do some heavy battling.
All right. I will move with the goose.
Quack.
Goose will shift into the forest, which I can do since I rule the forest.
You could have gotten one set of warriors first and then done that, right?
Nope, because Graham
Oh, right, because you can't have
rules the
pieces.
clearing. Yep.
Good old bats.
Yep.
The key to Graham is to get your pieces these down before he puts those down.
I don't even know what your pieces do.
Yeah.
They just get score 'em points.
They score me half a point a turn.
Gotcha.
And
they flip into something, or
yeah, they can. Technically, I don't have to flip them. Well, yeah, they flip to show that they've been used for crafting this turn, but I have not ever taken the action that would do that. Because my crafting has been kind of bad. Turns out.
Plus, you can't craft if
there's I can't
things
craft there anyway. Most of my flipping is my stash, but I can't flip in your locations, which is annoying. Let's see.
I can look through the discard, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Peaceful Enclave.
And if you ever find a frog card in the discard pile, please add it to the other frog discard pile.
Frog discard is I can always draw from it.
You can draw the top card from it once every time you draw. So whenever you get to your draw step, you could take the first card from the top and then draw the rest from the deck.
Okay.
But if you have multiple ways of drawing, then you can just keep drawing from it.
So what I will do is I will. Let's see. If I declare a battle at your governing enclave, is that what?
Yeah, you can battle. Governing assemblies. Enemies cannot craft with, flip, place, take, or remove pieces there except in battle.
Oh boy. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
But what is it that triggers you getting to dump a bunch of loyalists?
If you on your turn you can force me to flip an assembly to closed, but I can either gain one loyalist or place any of my loyalists there.
Okay. So what I can do with impunity is skirmish. I am in the forest when I flip that. Move in here. I am choosing to battle Graham so that I don't provoke you.
Yep.
So you don't even have to roll because I ignore the first hit.
Oh, ignore the first hit. It's not just -1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Is it -1 or is it?
It is ignoring the first hit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Double zeros.
Yeah.
Let me see them.
Almost. But I deal 2 extra hits.
So both of these are gone.
Yep. And only yours. But we do have to reveal that it is a bird, so that counts. Okay. And then I would like some cards in hand, so I will. Since I did that, I take
Here, I get your point.
the bat I killed prisoner, So he goes into the forest here.
Did I put him over here on accident?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay.
Yep. So he goes into the forest. I will second action gift. Since I have a claim there from winning that fight, I draw 2.
A future reference, birds, like even as you discard things for the earlier when you had to discard a frog card, you can discard bird cards. They count as frog cards. I think we said it earlier because it was like you had to discard a frog card. I was like, well,
I had to discard everything that was not frogs.
So I believe. Oh yeah, let me make sure that.
Yeah.
I'll read about the frogs real quick, specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. The specific card is Frog Partisans. So I did a move, a skirmish, a gift, and my 4th action will be a filch. Craft this. I do not score the point for it because I am using my captain to craft, but I do get the crossbow, which is relevant because that gives me another skirmish. That's potentially useful. Okay. That captain goes inactive. Let's see, Mock the Powerful. I get 1 point for my prisoners and 2 points for my acclaim. And then I draw 1. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Agree.
I will use this to assemble here. I will use this to recruit here. I will use this to recruit here. I will use this to recruit here. And I will use, this to recruit there. And then I will use this to move from here. And I'm moving these 3 here. Daylight, sleep, flip assemblies ruled by enemies to close, so this one will close. I would like the frog dominance now.
Yep.
Oh.
So I remove this from play. If I have at least 10 points, play during daylight to remove my score marker. So at the start of Birdsong, I win the game if I rule at least 2 river enclaves. Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty
good.
That's pretty good.
You rule all 4 of them.
I did not think about that. Now you can do your evening.
Now I'll do my evening. Green wood folk, 1 by 1, return revealed cards to hand for each return. Okay, so this one we will banish here.
Yep.
2.
Get out of here.
So you can go here, I guess.
Yep.
And then
He gonna die.
I don't know about that actually.
here we will banish here.
Mm-hmm.
So he can go. And then I will empower. So I'm going to move these guys here. And then I think I have to do these two, one by one.
You may act. You don't have to empower if you don't want to.
Okay, I don't want to empower anymore.
Yep.
Inspire, craft assemblies, or draw 4. So I can craft both of these, right?
Yeah. Because you have.
I'll move these guys here.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, you can craft
These
both of them pretty easily
two-
because they're both 2 wilds. So many warriors.
so these are
Yep.
discarded.
Mm-hmm. And that
Um,
was any 2 4 your crafting pieces. You still have 3 crafting pieces if you do want to craft anymore. You almost have every combination, so you can craft whatever you want.
I mean, points don't give
Yep,
me anything.
yeah.
Force DS4 to battle where I choose against a defender I choose. Is that anywhere?
Yeah. You can make me kill his guy.
Battle here. Do you gain anything if you battle?
If I am able to kill this, yes. Or he can kill this. He can gain a point.
Tokens have to die last.
So yeah, I know. I won't be able to kill it. But you can kill mine.
Yeah.
Battle.
Okay. I get to roll 2 dice and take the highest. I get to do 1 damage to you. You get to do 1 back to me.
I get to do 2 back to you.
In battle.
Because I have frog parts.
In frog clearings. Okay.
Ooh, do I want to deal 1 extra? Yeah, I don't care about these other 2 cards.
I put my frog in the clearing, the only clearing that you can't have.
Oh, did you have a
Yes, you keep the bird card.
Okay. So
it says it is a frog suit. And it
Okay.
says right here.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd be able to tell just from the card back what's frog and what's not.
Yeah.
So I only discard the fox card.
Okay.
It says right here, birds are wild. You can treat any bird card as a card of another suit, even if you must spin, take, or give multiple cards of the same suit.
Yep.
Force effect. If you are prompted to discard or give cards of a non-bird suits, you must treat your bird cards as the prompted suit. So you do have to
Okay.
treat it as a
So I
frog.
did 2 hits there, so I do get your clearing.
Boink.
Cool.
Yep.
I can remove any number of assemblies, flip assemblies I roll to governing. So that
Right.
one's governing. This one I think I'm going to remove because it's closed and I'm not doing anything there. So nice to have. Oversee, I'm not getting points anymore, and then I will draw. It's the end of my turn.
That's a good turn. All right, let's.
I'm hoping pays off.
I think
Yeah.
we can stop you, but I think you're going to be in such a good space that you can just do it.
Yeah.
Continue to do it until we lose.
Yep.
Let's start by reconciling.
So brief, it impacts your actions. On my next turn, I will have to take it easy, which will refund possibly yes, I choose on ties. So if I only have 2 or less of Gramps prisoners, I get to pick you, and you can get.
I have 4 prisoners out there, so.
Oh yes. So probably regardless, you can get these 3 back into that. Probably.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Crafting with enclaves. I cannot craft anything. I have 0 crafting pieces right now because they're all being governed. So
Sure.
I'm building 0 of these. Now I could build one of these if I want to flip his thing and get. Oh, he's got 0 people. This is the time.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty fun. Ain't gonna work for me though.
Hmm. Is that?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Can you
force you
just
to
force
flip.
him to close all of them?
No, you can do one a turn.
Well, they want a turn.
Oh,
We're gonna
that's
flip.
unfortunate for me.
I'll just. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna flip this guy up here. You can put all your loyalist stuff there if you want. All right, and then I'm gonna craft rabbit laborers. At the start of evening, you may craft with peaceful enclaves and rabbit clearings, even if I use them to craft earlier. Then I'm gonna flip this. I get a card. I'm gonna flip this. I get a card. I'm gonna flip this. I get a card. 1, 2, and 3. I am then going to.
Which ones did you flip? This one, this one?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have gotten a card if I had that one. I am then going to go ahead and do my daylight. I get 3 actions. My first action is going to be 1, move everybody into here and attack you.
So a move you can pull from both?
Yeah, my move is settle. Choose a clearing, move into any number of times.
Gotcha.
So if I had, these guys aren't adjacent, so they can't move into it.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I'm good.
Gotcha.
So then if after I move, I get to battle there if I want to. So I'm gonna battle there.
And I roll?
Yep. I got a 3.
I got a 2.
Oh man, really? 1, 2, and 3 guys dead, and 2 guys dead.
Yep.
Okay.
Does that count as an enemy battling a peaceful enclave?
After an enemy battles, no.
Shame.
Yeah. Because they're not battling, they're defending. Like, it's just...
Yeah. The nuance.
Yeah. Then I'm going to move down here with my second action.
So is move and battle in one action?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Frogs are pretty cray. Leaving 2 guys up there. All right, you ready? One more battle. I got a 3 again.
I got 0.
1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna do it one more time, leaving 2 again, and coming down here.
Leaving 2 or leaving 3?
Leaving 2. And this guy's gonna come up. Oh, only 2 that time.
1.
Okay. That is my daylight. In evening, rabbit laborers. At the start of evening, I can craft with peaceful enclaves and rabbit clearings. So I can craft there again. And I'm going to craft. I do like this card, but I think I'm going to craft stewards, which lets me do that. I needed one more crafting piece. Oh, I do have more crafting pieces. Now I do. That's one reason I wanted to do it this way, because I have 3 more crafting pieces. All right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and craft advocates. Because I do have one frog. I have plenty of frogs. At the start of Birdsong, I can choose a clearing suit except frog and score 1 point per matching peaceful enclave you rule. So if I rule, I can get it. Then I'm going to retaliate. I don't have any militant. Integrate, discard this to gain 3 points. And then I'm going to draw. Do I have 8 yet? No, I'll draw 3 cards and discard it. No. Okay. Oh, never mind. Those work.
Hmm.
I do like that. All right, fox laborers.
Well, this is awkward.
What I do?
Well, this is like you diffused the Graham situation.
By making myself strong now, so now you have to make me. Now you have to attack me
Yeah.
instead.
Well, now I have to do maybe the only potential way I can stay in this game. Mark. Oh, this is risky. Yeah. So, Birdsong, start with the scoundrel. Daylight. Declare bird dominance.
No,
Get that out of here.
Bird dominance says you need
the
two
two corners. Yeah, so you either needs those or these two.
Opposite
Yep.
corners.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's risky.
Yeah.
But like the only way I'm staying in this game, I think.
I was like, if I can't get it by having literally every single one of my pieces controlling all four of the
Yeah.
river things, I just don't think I can get it at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that was my gamble, but
I mean, you could. I think you could still pull it off. Like,
it seems
I
like-
have to spend a turn. Like, my turn is either getting points or making procs.
Yeah, but you still gained a bunch of points doing that. Yeah.
Because last turn I gained the frogs, so this next turn, I'm gonna gain. I'm gonna.
All right. So
It's pretty crappy that you can't kill frogs. If you could kill my frogs, I think you'd have no problems. But
I
because
can do an actual battle. I
Oh.
just haven't. But I have to
oh,
discard the revealed card. So now that I'm not doing points, I can actually battle you instead of the
Yeah.
banish battle.
mm-hmm.
So we'll,
that
just-
might end up being better for you.
we'll see. The problem was just like I didn't know you could move and battle 3 times on your turn.
Yeah, it's
Gathering
Yep.
from everything nearby. That was
it's pretty-
crazy.
That's from that's where their reach comes in.
Retaliate. You must battle at settle. Choose a clearing, move into it any number of times. Then you may battle there, or you may place a peaceful enclave there if you rule it.
Yep. And she already has a ton of enclaves out, so yeah. All right, so for me, yeah. So I did my boots. I will.
Lonely down here, guys.
Yep. Move, gift, move. No,
gonna be hard.
that doesn't work. All right, so I will serve to place an acclaim here, and then revel to get 2 skunks. That's that. Mock the powerful. I have.
You don't have to worry about points.
Oh yeah. I don't worry about points anymore. I will discard this bird acclaim to get a warrior on top of my goose.
Yep.
And then
You'll take it easy.
I take it easy. I flip all of these. Brie gets to choose a clearing and move her frog prisoners into it.
So there's 3 here and 1 up there.
Yeah.
I guess I just do this. I get 3
Yep.
back.
Yep.
I think the real reason this game's going well for me now is that both of you don't kill my guys permanently.
Yeah.
a lot of the times.
Yeah.
So
So you get
I've been able to skip.
permanent lasting value.
I've been
from
able to skip a
those.
lot of my turns where I've had to normally would have to try to rebuild frogs. Because once I take a turn to rebuild frogs, it's pretty crazy it's pretty crazy how fast they get out there.
Yep. And then I draw one.
You want that one? Fox laborers.
No. Okay. So,
Check.
yeah.
My turn. During
Yep.
daylight, I only rule one
Yeah.
place. Any host. Excuse me. We will. Battle. If an assembly is there, discard the revealed card. Not a battle here.
Yep.
2.
0.
Cool. Put you guys out of there.
They actually died.
And then we will move.
Mm-hmm. You can't move that way.
Oh, you're right.
I can.
Okay.
Does it move from the clearing?
Yeah.
You can move to orange. You can move here and then to play an orange to get there. That's like
Does that ignore rule though? Because you rule that clearing.
I do. I don't rule this clearing.
Yeah. I understand.
Uh,
I was being silly. Let me
but
take that.
to move.
He would have to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep. So to move out of here, you have to rule the
Mhm,
clearing you're moving to.
mhm.
You can attack here first, then you rule that one. Not that that doesn't help you here because
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I will battle here.
where?
Yeah.
Okay.
Discard.
Oh, I got 2 this time. You also got 2. So
That's a wash.
it's a wash. Did you get 3 up here, or did you get 2?
2.
I think it was
So that would flip them all to militant, yeah?
2. Oh, you skipped a step. Holy crap. So let's go back to here, real quick. Put your 2 guys back out there.
Okay.
We'll re-roll if you need to, but whenever you attack this, these all flip.
Mm-hmm.
And that one.
And I get to put a guy in each one. So now you can decide if you want to attack 2 on 3.
Hmm.
And we reset a bad rule for you, so
Yeah. I thought so. They all flip because
you attacked a peaceful one.
okay. I thought it was all like matching ones flipped or something.
It's everything that you have pieces at. So you have pieces here,
Oh.
here, here, and here.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
Because my frogs don't like you now.
Okay.
At one point in time, I was
gonna
designing my
take
own
this.
fan factions for this. I built my own bat before this one came.
Was it any good?
I forget. I forget how it worked. I also built like a. I think it was my vampire, like bat/vampire one that was really cool. He had
Okay.
like
I might just double move
Mhm.
these guys.
Okay.
Daylight, I'll sleep.
Mhm.
And then
hey.
evening.
Now you can empower
choosing
that bunch. Yeah.
here. Yeah. And I think that's it. And then I will
Oh my god. I don't flip pieces.
you don't flip pieces.
Yep.
Oh my god. We're bad at this game, guys.
Yep.
I flipped that one because it's
Yeah. Because it wasn't governing. Yeah.
we'll have you do.
Yep.
You're
Oh well.
So you just took back the things and I'm just gonna keep that move.
gonna keep that move? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I've already done all that. But
Yep. I missed it too.
Dang it.
I am going to draw for these, so I'm gonna get 2 cards.
The complexity of this game comes from the fact that everybody's very unique.
Mm-hmm. And we're all trying to keep a track of our own things. So, like, the unique interaction
And then-
Oh
between,
yes, it is indeed.
I can remove any number of my.
between the no flippy and the yes flippy is
Assemblies.
tricky.
I'm gonna take this one back. And this one back.
I like how you just completely ignored John. So you're like, you
You do it! You dealt with me, now you deal with John.
Yep.
And Graham again.
And Graham again. Okay.
And then I'm not getting points, but then I'll draw a card and discard down to 5. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So
Yep.
if you're battling me, John, you can roll. I don't know.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go. No, I need to flip that to. Dang it! I'll just draw a card. I don't really need a card. But maybe it's really good. Okay. And then I can craft here and here. Yeah, I actually have some crafting power this turn. Okay. Nope, don't need it. I'll put down bold leadership so I can have a +1 to battle.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of Birdsong, you choose a clearing suit except for Frog. Score 1 point per matching peaceful enclave you rule. Then discard this. I rule here and I rule here. I rule 2 oranges. I will go ahead and get 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could have gotten another orange for next turn, but I don't think so. Okay. Then I'm going to craft this as my craft step. That is 1 red. Not this one because I can't craft it. Oh, that's cool. Will that help me? Would have on the next turn. No, I just need to keep all the rest of these. Do I want bold leadership or this thing? Because I can't do both because of reasons. Oh, look, this is supposed to go here.
Yep.
Good. Advocates. This actually might matter. At the start of Birdsong, you must choose a clearing suit except the frog. Oh yeah, literally what I just did.
Yep.
I can draw it right now. You may spend and reveal 1 frost card. I can be friends with foxes. Nope, this is it. This is the right choice. All right, that was my reconcile, so now I can take... Oh. I did this out of order. I think I just drew that card. I have to craft first, then do that.
Anything good?
No, I just cheated a little bit. I'll craft this silver tongue instead. I can discard this and a card from hand to, for 1 effect, treat a clearing like I rule it. I don't know if that's going to be good or not, but it's there in case I need it. All right, now I got to do my things. Let's see here. I have to stop John and Graham in order to win. 1, 2, 3.
You can just stop John and make John have to deal with me.
That's true, but if he can't, then it's a gamble. Because he's got to deal here and there. I think that's too hard for John to do.
I mean, I could do one of them.
Which is fine. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
I think I just start moving the frog posse around. The insane frog posse.
Yeah.
Get it, guys? It's frog posse. All right. These guys. It makes more sense to do it this way. These guys. Oh, okay. That helps a little bit. All right. These guys all come down to Mr. Burb.
Oh boy.
And this guy comes too. And then we battle.
Okay.
I get.
Can you survive an ambush?
I can survive an ambush.
Okay.
Not by playing another ambush, but I can survive an ambush.
All right. So I do not have frog partisans. I do have the faithful. I will reveal this. It is a mouse, so I get to keep the faithful yet again.
Hooray!
So I have 1 extra hit.
I get 2 damage to you.
I get 1.
3. Oh, 1. Here, you want to put them in here?
That is only when I attack.
Cool. Do I kill both you guys?
Yes.
Hooray, we did the thing. And not this.
And not the acclaim.
Oh, that would have been a point. That would have been good. That would have been really good.
Yep.
I could have set up a win this turn if that was the case.
Yeah, that was real unfortunate for me.
I will then go ahead and settle. Yeah, if I was able to craft this card,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been able to win this turn. Oh well. I'll have to survive one more turn. They're going to all come over here. Actually, I can win this turn.
Can you?
Yeah. I just got to kill... No, not quite. I screwed it up by doing that first move. Had I realized this, these guys kind of came down here first, sniped that, came over here. If I win the snipe, if I win it, I win this turn. If I don't, I come up here and kill this. So now if I go up here... I don't know. I could just send 2 different groups. Here we go. Let's risk it. I'm going to move up there and kill that. Wait, if I roll a 0, though...
You're not gonna roll a 0.
You have to roll double zeros.
All right, here we go. I'm doing it. We're going to go for win. They're going to go up there and battle. One point. They're going to go over here and battle. 1 point.
I get a skunk in an adjacent forest of your choosing. It won't matter.
Here. That way you can battle that. Then we're going to go to evening. I'm not going to worry about doing my laborers. But I'm going to go to integrate where I can spend a card. I'll spend a bird card. You get yellow. And bird that up.
You get 3 points and go to 30.
Yep.
And you win?
And I win.
Well played.
There it is.
Yep.
That was intense, though. Like, I like how we were all
Yeah.
in
That's like we were all
That's
like
really good.
at 1 step away from winning.
check. Okay, I guess I gotta do
Mate.
things.
Yeah.
Well, before we started playing, I was like, I don't know how I feel about the whole dominance aspect, because it's like kind of weird to just abandon your goal
Yep.
to just try to control, and it feels like that would just feel like a cheap win.
Yeah.
But then like
But
actually
it
playing,
is
it's like,
definitely a
oh,
comeback.
I'm like behind and I need to. This is a gamble, and it's so hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
So-
It is.
Yeah.
Dominance wins are really, really tough.
I feel like with that setup I had
Yes.
against anybody else, I don't know all the things, but
Yeah.
against not frogs who can travel the water and
Yeah.
group up, I had to have won against anyone else just because it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it was like 5-5-5-4
Yeah. It was
with all open freaking
It's literally only because of this how ridiculous the settle action is.
yeah.
So
So like this is just almost impossible to win unless you are the frogs.
Yeah.
For this dominance.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like, well, I was ruling the rabbit
Here's the
ones,
thing,
but
though.
all the rabbit ones are
if
water.
I wasn't doing
basically.
as good, or there was another build,
Yeah.
and I didn't have as many frogs the turn you did that.
Yeah.
Remember, the turn you did that, I had a bunch of frogs. I
Mhm.
just popped. I just
Yeah.
had my plague of frogs going on. And if you would have done that, if this would have timed up toward that, you would have had to have done a turn earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have been able to stop it
Right.
Yeah.
because I literally just popped out a lot of froggies. So
It was a good game.
yeah,
I like,
no,
I like the
yeah.
bats. The bats were fun.
bats are cool.
Yeah. It's like I did not do as much trapping as I thought I would, but
You didn't
Also,
really have to.
I also drew hardly any items the whole game. So it's
See,
like,
I got lucky twice. I got lucky in the first couple rounds of being able to take 4 yellow clearings. I think I scored.
Yeah.
like 12 points.
I definitely scored at least twice with 4 points and twice with 3 points
Yeah.
on just these yellow clearings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's half your win right there.
Yeah, exactly. And then I also crafted 3 different items, and 2 of them were the 3 pointers. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so like that's 7. I got 7 points in crafting, whereas you didn't craft a single thing for points.
Mhm.
So I got lucky with how. I definitely don't deny it.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like this game would have gone a lot differently if I didn't go first.
Maybe.
I think so. I don't think maybe there's not an inherent strength in going first or second, but how the beginning of the game lined up for me, going first was huge for me because I was able to do this in my first turn,
Mhm.
like before anybody had any time to do anything. So
Cool. Good game.
I enjoy this game quite a bit. It is one of my favorites. I don't actually win that often, so I'm happy I just
Mhm.
won now.
Yeah.
The froggies. Yeah, the froggies. Yeah, I can retire them. I'll play someone else. I won't play them again until I win with everybody else. Which.
So never?
Never. I won with Erie. That was I loved that game. I played with Erie. I played it great. I feel like you would have really. Have you played the birds?
I think I've played the
Out.
Gator Cult
The Gator Cult.
and the Woodland Alliance,
Yeah.
and now the bats. I should start a list. I wish I had a list of every Spirit Island I've played.
Yep.
Of like each character,
Yeah.
because like
Expired Island, every route.
yeah. So maybe I can start.
Oh, I should record this game.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Yep.
Oh shoot, I have a lot of messages I missed. All right,
Anyways, I have to leave now. So.
yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.